Good evening, baseball fans. We welcome you to Veterans Memorial Park. Just a quick audio test here. Just a very quick audio test as we get set for Wisconsin Valley Conference Baseball. SPASH and Marshfield going head-to-head right here on Zaleski Sports. First pitch at 6:40. Your pregame show starts just before then. Good evening, baseball fans. We send ourselves a hearty welcome here to Veterans Memorial Park here in Plover. So we get set for Wisconsin Valley Conference baseball here on Zaleski Sports. It is SPASH in Marshfield, round 2. The game being made up from yesterday when all the rain fell. More of the rest of the state than here, but the rain did fall. And some heavy winds. As we get set for this one, this is also why we are doing baseball instead of softball due to the high winds over at WIAA. Update on that game, SPASH up 9-0, bottom 4. In softball over at WIAA Park. This is your Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select Stevens Point, best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires, complete auto repair services. Locations, Church Street, Highway 10 East, and Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. My name is Mike Wendland. Glad to be with you guys today as we get set for this one. Rematch from Tuesday over at Jack Hackman Field was a 3-1 Marshfield win. Tyler Kramer went the distance, just under 100 pitches, and that one had a really strong performance on the mound. He'll be at second base today as Owen Griesbach gets the ball for the Tigers, taking on against Caden Weinfurter for SPASH. That being said, we're going to take a quick timeout here from our friends at Auto Select. Come back, take a look at our lineups, get ourselves ready for first pitch right here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
As we get set for this one, again, your Auto Select pregame show continues. Coaches meeting by home plate as we, just a couple of moments away from this one, get set for our opening ceremonies here. Hoping the weather holds out enough. We're back here again tomorrow as well. Tomorrow morning, 11:30, scheduled first pitch. SPASH and De Pere meeting head-to-head. So that being said, well, this has been your Auto Select pregame show. Again, Auto Select Stevens Point, Special Trace, Auto Repairs, Maintenance, and Tires, Complete Auto Repair Services, locations, Highway 10 East, Stevens Point, Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. Well, I'll turn things over to our public address for our opening ceremonies.
Panthers, Marshfield, SPASH, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Thank you. Here's the starting lineup and batting order for the visiting team, the Tigers of Marshfield High School. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 3, Jacob Sadowska. Batting second and playing third base, number 8, Chase Robinson. Batting third and pitching, number 22, Owen Griesbach. Batting fourth and catching, number 7, Mason Anderson. Batting fifth, playing left field, number 9, Bryce Shoddy. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 25, Tyler Kung. He'll be batting for the center fielder, number 11, Jackson Wernberg. Batting seventh, playing first base, number 13, Dayton Bugar. Batting eighth, playing second base, number 20, Tyler Kramer. And batting ninth and playing right field, number 12, Easton Ledden. Head coach of the Tigers is John Southworth. He is assisted by Josh Metz. And now here's the starting lineup and batting order for the home team, the Panthers of Stevens Point Area Senior High. Leading off and playing center field, number 16, Kason Sager. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 11, Calvin Roth. Batting third and catching, number 12, Adam Vescoviak. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 9, Troy Karalunas. He will be batting for the pitcher, number 24, Caden Weinfurter. Batting fifth, playing left field, number 18, Willie Washington. Batting sixth, playing third base, number 4, Jonathan Trelka. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 6, Braden Marshfield. Batting eighth, playing second base, number 8, Zach Beekler. And batting ninth and playing first base, number 15, Darren Grabsky. Head coach of the Panthers is Craig Terpstra. He is assisted by Steve Pratt and Tim Roman. Before the game begins, we ask that you please stand, if you are able, and remove your caps as we honor America and those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy with the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Moments away from first pitch here on Zaleski Sports as we get set for this one. And right-hander Caden Weinfurter getting the start. He'll face Sadowska, Robinson, Griesbach, Anderson, Shoddy, Cum, Bugar, Kramer, and Ledden line up for the Marshfield Tigers. Again, Marshfield a 3-1 win behind a complete game performance from Kramer back on Tuesday. Update as well at WIAA. It is 10-0 SPASH softball, bottom 4 over Marshfield. Eddie Pesky, 3 for 3, 3 runs batted in. Abundis, 3 for 3 with an RBI. Looks like SPASH will pick up the win there. A chance to lock up second place in the conference against Wisconsin Rapids next week. The defense for SPASH baseball here's going to look as follows. Your outfield, Washington, Sager, and Marshke. Trelka mans the hot corner at third base. Rothenbeek up the middle. Grabsky at first. And Skoviak doing the catching for the right-hander, Weinfurter. Again, Mike Wellen, glad to be with you guys today, bringing you the game tonight. When you really look at it, from what the weather was supposed to be when you look at any sort of app, it's pretty decent. Should be all right. It'll be a bit humid, and mosquitoes will probably be very annoying. It's definitely not nearly as gusting winds as there was even half an hour ago. So we'll get our final warm-up here from Weinfurter. As here comes Jacob Sadowska. He went 1 for 3 with an RBI back in the game earlier this week.
Leading off the game for Marshfield, shortstop, number 3, Jacob Sadowska.
As he'll deal with Weinfurter out of the stretch. Right off the bat, left-handed hitting shortstop. And he swings away and lines it into right field for a leadoff single. First pitch swinging. And one pitch And a base runner for the Marshfield Tigers. Here's Chase Robinson. Manning third base as a throw over, and Sadowski is back there standing. Robinson 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts and a walk. Back on Tuesday. As he swings first pitch and fouls it off. It's 0-1. Might as well, the Dahl family of vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. I'd like to earn your 5-star review at their new Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealership in Stevens Point. Learn more online, dahlauto.com. The 0-1 will miss up. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is lined into left field, a base hit. Washington gets to it quickly. And 2 quick base hits for Marshfield. So back-to-back singles off Weinfurter to get things going. Here comes Owen Griesbach. Griesbach 1 for 3 with a double a few days ago. Marshall got 3 in the second, and Kramer made that hold up. That one well outside, ball 1. Whenever looks, delivers, swing and a miss. Griesbach is looking to give himself a 3-0 lead. .328 down the line, 372 dead center, wind blowing out. I don't think it's going to be quite the Wrigley Field effect, but it definitely will help. It's 1-2 now on Griesbach. Primetime baseball to wrap up the school week, work week, however you want to describe it. That one just low. It's 2-2. Getting close to tournament time. Softball playoffs starting next week in the lower divisions. Division 1 seeding meetings a lot of them will be next Wednesday. The 2-2 outside, full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Owen Griesbach. Whether the fall of your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires, fits your needs, a sure thing to get back on the road. That's at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. The 3-2 is a little flare into shallow left. That'll drop. That's a base hit. That's going to bring in a run. Sadowska around third. The throw will go into second base, and they'll be at the corners. And 3 straight hits has Marshfield on the board. They lead it 1-0.
Catcher, number 7.
So 3 straight singles to start the day. Griesbach gets the RBI. And here is catcher Mason Anderson. He got that big second inning started with a base hit back on Tuesday. And first one to miss for ball 1. Another one in the dirt, blocked by Noskowiak. With 2 balls and nothing. And that'll draw a mound visit. And singles from Sadowska, Robinson, and Griesbach to start the ball game for the Marshfield Tigers. And Anderson up in the count 2-0. Might as well that Marshfield Dairy Fest is coming up as well, May 30th and 31st. So check out visitmarshfield.com for all of your details. So we'll see you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend. Again, that's May 30th and 31st at Dairy Fest. Quick meeting adjourned. That one's in there for a called strike. 2-1 now on Mason Anderson. Swing and a miss. And the mound visit seems to have worked so far, 2-2. That one hit deep left. That's going to get to the fence. That'll bring in one run. They're going to send Griesbach around third. There's going to be a play at the plate. The throw is cut off by Gratzky. They're going to get the out at third. It will be... He's safe. They call him safe. They say he missed the tag. And Coach Terpstra immediately out of there, out of the dugout to protest this one. As it stands right now, it is an RBI, a two-run triple. Or a double, a two-run double. It's a two-run double. He took third on the throw. Either way, 2 RBIs. Somehow the tag was missed over at third base. And a long discussion about this one as Bryce Shoddy will step in. Either way, 4 straight hits to start the ball game. And the debate has concluded as Shoddy will check in. But a crooked number already with nobody out for Marshfield. As that one gets through Niskoviak, and that'll bring in Anderson. And it's 4-0. On the wild pitch. A dream start for Marshfield. 4 batters, 4 hits, 4 runs. Ground ball to first. Grabsky is there. He will take it himself. 3 unassisted for the first out. 1 down for Tyler Cum, the designated hitter.
Designated hitter, number 25, Tyler Cum.
Wentworth working with the bases empty. Ground ball to short. Roth is there, steps, throws across in plenty of time for out number 2. So 2 outs now, and that'll bring up Dayton Bugar, the first baseman today.
Dayton Bugar.
Might as well for our friends at Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows that are built to last. Saving the communities from unscrupulous contractors. They guarantee quality that you can trust. That is in there for a called strike. That one is lined into right center. That's going to split the outfielders. And that'll be extra bases. Bugar around first. He's chugging into second. He'll be in there with a 2-out double. Now a chance for Kramer.
Second baseman, number 20, Tyler Kramer.
Kramer at second base today. Remember, all the Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. Eighth batter of the inning. And he swings and pops it up on the infield. Beekler backs up, makes the call to catch. That'll end the inning. We have played 1/2 inning here on Zaleski Sports. Marshfield gets 4 runs on 5 hits, and they leave a runner. 4-0 Tigers on Zaleski Sports, presented by Huff Favor Real Estate Group.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
So we move to the bottom half of inning number 1. 4-0 Marshfield. Owen Griesbach will take the mound. Please top the order. Sager, Roth, Noskowiak. Yes, again, 4 runs, 5 hits in that inning. 4 straight to start the game, including the Anderson 2-run double. As well, from friends at Whitetail Properties Real Estate, your premier hunting land, farmland, recreational land broker. If you're looking to buy or sell, the Central Wisconsin agents are Brian and Evan Roosh at whitetailproperties.com. Update as well, it did go final over at WIAA. SPASH over Marshfield 13-0 in 5.
Today's game. Leading off the bottom of the first for the Panthers, center fielder, number 16, Kason Sager.
So here comes Kason Sager to lead things off against Owen Griesbach. And he'll swing away first pitch, fly ball into center. Wernberg still going. He misplays it. It's over his head. Sager into second for a leadoff double. Again, it's a windy day. That ball just kept on going.
Shortstop, number 11.
And Sager reaches to lead off the bottom of the first with that double. Here comes Roth. Roth, our Highlight House player of the game last Friday in the doubleheader sweep of La Crosse Central. Hit a 3-run homer in that game, in the first game of that doubleheader. Quick meeting with Anderson. Him and Griesbach get on the same page. Marshall's outfield will be Shoddy in left, Wernberg in center, Ledden in right. Robinson at third, Sadowska and Kramer up the middle. Bugar over at first, as that one is ripped foul toward the bullpen. Nothing in one on Roth. The 0-1. That one into center. Wernberger now a few steps in. He'll make the catch for out number 1. We got to bring up Adam Noskowiak. the Panther catcher.
Number 12, Adam Niscoviak.
Might as well the Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings, two beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point offering early learning for infants through 4K. Find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. To learn more, visit littlescholars.com. Off speed in there for strike one. The 0-1 from Griesbach. Half swing, did he go the appeal? No. 1-1. Ball and a strike. Kramer, Hole, and Sager over at second. And that one will miss. The breaking ball, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle into center field, a base hit. The windmill is on. Sager's going to score easily. It'll be an RBI single for Niscoviak. I'll give a chance for Coy Karalunas.
Designated hitter, number 9, Coy Karalunas.
Karalunas, the DH. So he takes a strike. That one blocked by Anderson. Good read. Niscoviak will take second on the wild pitch. Very good read. Good block by Anderson, but it scooted away down the line just enough. And then he couldn't find it. She crossed the 7 o'clock hours today. The 1-1. That's lined into right center. Caught by Wernberg, chasing it back down. For out number 2. Hit well, but a good read that time in center field to bring up Willie Washington.
Outfielder, number 18, Willie Washington.
So far, a run on 2 hits. That is in there for a called strike. Niscoviak being held on by both middle infielders. That one down and away. It's 1-1. As well, also Brewing Company in Plover offers a large, spacious place for your next gathering or just to watch a big game on their massive projector screen. Enjoy a great variety of pizzas, other hot food, along with the cold soda, all at Oso Brewing in Plover. As that is low, it's 2-1. Griesbach looking to limit it. That one fouled back right off the pipe. It's 2-2. Niscoviak, the runner at second. That one down and away, and the count's going to run full. Trelka standing on deck. hoping to have a chance. He would represent the tying run here in the first. That one hit into left. Shoddy ranging in fast. It's going to drop in front of him to Skoviak around third. And the throw's going to be cut off, holding him to an RBI single. And it's a 4-2 ball game. So SPASH gets 2 runs right back.
Third baseman, number 4.
RBIs from Skoviak in Washington. As Chalka follows the first one back. As well from friends at Express Employment Professionals. They have relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. There's a ground ball right back to Griesbach, who finds it in the glove, tosses to first in time to end the inning. For SPASH, 2 runs on 3 hits, a runner left, and we have played 1 complete. It is now a 4-2 lead for Marshfield after 1 on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
Ledden will lead things off. Against Weinfurter. 9-1-2. That one fouled away. 6 runs on 8 hits combined in that first inning. Took around 20 minutes. Weinfurter back out there. Gets a big swing and a miss. His ball and 2 strikes. 9-1-2 for Marshfield. That one down and away, 2-2. Well, Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats, along with chicken, steak, beef, deli meats, local seasonal favorites, and more. All at Ski's Meat Market, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. That one just missing outside. Counter run full on Easton Ledden. And he lost him, ball 4. So leadoff base runner, leadoff walk. So go back to the top of the order with Sadowska, who swung at the first pitch of the game Singled. Throw over. Lennon is back in there. That first one is in there for a strike on Jacob Sadowska. Weinfurter out of the stretch. Slide step. And that's fouled away. Over toward the parking lot. Almost got to the parking lot. Ends up still on the second patch of grass. Near the branch that fell over. Throw over and back in there. There's a drive into center. Sager got a late jump, going back, leaps up, and makes the catch in center field. One down now for Robinson.
Third baseman, Chase Robinson.
Robinson also singled and scored in that first inning. That one down and away, blocked. Behind the plate, behind Skoviak. 1-0. The Tiger third baseman. Another one down in the dirt, 2-0. Just keep an eye on my weather as well for you guys. But there's a chance, but not likely anything going to fall during the game. That one just a touch outside and taking second on the wild pitch is Ledden. 3-0 on Robinson. The 3-0 is ball 4. 2 on, 1 out for Griesbach. Couple of walks in the inning.
Pitcher, Griesbach.
Griesbach singled home a run back in the first. And that fastball's in there for a called strike. 0-1. Nothing in 1. A wheel back to second. And just getting back in there is Ledden. Roth sneaking in behind the runner. Two on, 1 out. That one down and away and blocked. Again by Skoviak. A ball and a strike. Weinfurter. It's a fly ball into right. Marshke going back. He's got a play, and he makes the catch. Runner will tag from second. The throw will go into second. They'll hold him there. Roth checks to make sure he left on time. Umpire says he did, and that's out number 2.
Catcher, Mason Anderson.
Here comes Anderson. Doubled home a couple of runs back in the first. Another one in the dirt blocked behind Skoviak. Right on the Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best location. Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. There's a drive in the deep left. Washington is going back. Washington is looking up. And that ball is gone. See you later, a 3-run homer for Mason Anderson. It is 7-2. It's windy, but the wind did not matter with that one. Anderson hits a big fly. And that'll be the end of the line for Weinfurter. And have yourself a couple of innings. Mason Anderson, 2 for 2 with 5 RBIs. Gavin Thiel in the game when we return on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Hello, it's Mayor Lois T. Strake asking you to join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Dairy, great time. The fun starts with me on Friday, May 30th at the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment, and later join free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, May 31st, the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and Wenzel Family Plaza will host fun activities. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at the Upham Mansion, and Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting an outdoor beer garden with live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
And the most important of those things is to have the ability to do things and treat patients in such a way that you're, that you're able to do things in such a way that you're controlling the decisions that are made, and you have that ability to change things when you feel like they're not the best things for you or for your patients, and that's really important.
Pitching change for the SPASH Panthers. It'll be Gavin Thiel in relief. An inning and 2/3 for Weinfurter. 6 hits, 7 runs, all earned.
Number 21.
Last batter he faced that 3-run homer by Mason Anderson. Here's Bryce Shoddy.
Left fielder, Bryce Shoddy.
Shoddy 0 for 1. He grounded out back in the first as he swings first pitch. Ground ball to second. Beekler is there, throws him out. And Thiel comes in, throws 1 pitch, and gets out of the inning. But 3 more runs come across on 1 hit. The 3-run homer by Mason Anderson. And in an inning and a half is complete. It is 7-2 Marshfield on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
Bottom half of inning number 2.
Leading off the bottom of the second for SPASH, right fielder.
As Braden Marshke will lead things off. Marshke, Beekler, and Grabsky against Griesbach, who's now got a 5-run lead to work with. And the first one is in for a called strike. Marshke, the right fielder today. Reminders all that Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. It's a ball from the dugout or the bullpen came to the first base coaching box. They're probably going back out there just to make sure he's getting back loose again. There's strike 2 on Marshke. The 0-2 is lined down the line fair into the right field corner. Marshke's going to turn. He will hold there with a leadoff single. Second straight inning.
Number 8, Zach Beekler.
So far, all 4 half innings has had the leadoff man reach. Yeah, as Beekler swings and comes up empty. All signs pointing to an offensive showcase here tonight. Already 10 hits, 9 runs. That one's fouled back. And even a couple of the outs have been hit very hard. The 0-2 to Beekler is swung on and missed. Griesbach gets his first strikeout of the day. That's out number 1. Bring up the number 9 hitter, first baseman Darren Grabsky.
First baseman, number 15, Darren Grabsky.
Might as well fill your home with the best from home furniture, sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home Furniture, locations Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road, and Plover. That one right down Roosevelt, strike 1. Again, Panther night, an awesome crowd here in Memorial. It's been busy, and since I got here anyway. That one down and away, it's 1-1. Slide set, fastball down and away. 2-1 on Grabsky. And that one missing. It's 3-1. Smash trying to chip away. Marshfield 4 in the first, 3 in the second. Mason Anderson with 5 RBIs. Chopper right back to Griesbach. He bobbles it, so his only play is going to be to first. A long underhand flip is in time for the out. But that was a tailor-made double play ball. Second time, a fairly decently hard-hit ball right to Griesbach. Back to the top of the order for Sager. He doubled and scored back in the first. Marshie at second now. That one fouled away, first base side. Get the feeling with how this game has gone, you got to get that run from second. Try and just keep pace. And hope that field can put up a few zeros. That one down in the dirt. Blocked by Anderson. A few steps toward third, but Marshke holds his spot and stays there. Marshfield, their black jerseys, white pants, orange numbers and letters. SPASH, all white, red numbers and letters. That one is up, 2-1. The bottom half of inning number 2. And that's up, it's 3-1. The 3-1 will miss, ball 4. And Sager is aboard. First walk given up by Griesbach. 2 on, 2 down for Roth. Roth flew out to center his first time up. And that one misses for ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0. So that's 6 straight after he got 0-1 on Sager. 6 straight out of the zone for Owen Griesbach. And that one is in there. It's a strike. 2-1. The lights are on here at Veterans Memorial Park here in Plover. Some clouds starting to roll through as well. This one flown into right. Shoddy is there. He makes the call on the catch for out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left, 2 completes. It is 7-2 Marshfield on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
At Oso Brewing, we're committed to our community and charity events. We give back locally. We're spot on with tasty food right inside our brewery. Oso pizzas and sandwiches are the best kept secrets in the area. Come and enjoy our new patio atmosphere with friends and family.
It will be something you want to tell your friends about.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Top half of inning number 3. We have one of the greatest bands of the 1960s over the PA system, the Oneaters, so known as the Wonders, managed by Tom Hanks. So here in the third, it will be Tyler Cum, Dayton Bugar, and Kramer. Yeah, his first one misses for ball 1. Thiel going to start with a fresh inning. Came in, threw 1 pitch, gotten out. He's behind 2-0 now. Get an inning and 2/3, 6 hits, 7 runs, all earned, couple of walks. The line for Weinfurter. Yeah, it's quickly 3-0 on Tyler Cum, the Marshfield DH. Remember, as well, Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy, unparalleled service, and convenient delivery options, as that's in there for a strike. That one popped up, foul ground, third base side. Roth will chase it down in fair territory for out number 1. That'll bring up Dayton Bugar.
First baseman, Dayton Bugar.
He doubled back in the first. He's going to line one up the middle, and Roth can't quite get there. It's a base hit. One out single. We'll bring up Kramer.
Second baseman, Tyler Kramer.
That one popped up. Who wants it? They collide. Beekler makes a good hip check. Moves Marshke out of the way, makes the catch. Out number 2.
Left fielder, Easton.
That'll miss. Throw over and he's back in there. Ledden turns on that one, foul down the third base line. Ball and a strike. Yeah, the original lineup card had Ledden in right, but I saw the white arm sleeve in left field. And he was in left on Tuesday. Shoddy was in right on Tuesday. And it's in there for a called strike. Might as well, just like these players bring their best to the diamond, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home, roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com to learn more. That one skips away. A wild pitch will advance the runner to second. That's Bugar. Theo looking to put up a 0 here in the third. It's a full count now on Ledden. Ledden walked and scored back in the second. High pop up. Just out in the outfield grass at short. Roth the call, the catch. And the inning is over. No runs on a hit with a runner left for the Tigers. We have played 2 1/2 innings. Marshfield leads at 7-2 on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Maida Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Maida Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at maidacustom.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Bottom half inning number 3, 3, 4, and 5 for SPASH, Skoviak, Carolinus, and Washington. Skoviak, an RBI double and a run scored in this game. He's 1 for 1. Now he's back in the first. Still face Griesbach back out there for another inning. Couple of runs on 4 hits. 1 strikeout, 1 walk. As well, that Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Pataki. Dr. Pataki is ready to serve the central Wisconsin community and is now seeing patients. More information regarding spine and back services are available at stevenspointortho.com. It's a ball and a strike on Skoviak. The 0-1, or 1-1 from Griesbach, I should say, is in there. Off speed in, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. 7-2 Marshfield, 4 in the third, 3 in the second. A 3-run homer from Mason Anderson. As that one is flown into left. Ledden still going. And that's going to be off his glove and off the fence. And I'm going to go lead off double. That ball kept on carrying. If he would have had a chance to camp under it, you think error, but that ball just kept on going and he either catches it or he crashes into the fence. So a double for Skoviak to bring up Koe Carolinus as he comes up empty. He flew out to center his first time up. He's 0 for 1. That one popped up on the infield. Bugar makes the call on the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Washington. Washington singled home a run back in the first.
Left fielder, Willie Washington.
That fastball is down for ball 1. Might as well find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday, fish fry. Service with a smile. It's open daily for breakfast and lunch only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. That one fouled straight back. It's a ball and a strike on Washington. Griesbach, a long look in. Sets right at the belt. That one is up. 2-1. He went around 2-2. Take a look around the Zaleski Sports Network Marathon and Spencer baseball tied up 0-0. That one in the 4th. Soccer over in Wisconsin Rapids. Assumption taking on Regis McDonald. Assumption won it 1-0. That'll miss, counter run full. Again, a ball from the bullpen ends up in shallow right. Final not too long ago. Edgar all over Auburndale. 12-4 the final there. Looks like Edgar's going to claim the Merrillwood South. barring some crazy events, as there's a fly ball into right center, long run, diving, he's not going to get there. Washington around first, he's on his way to second. He will slide in there with a double. Niskoviak went back to tag, he will stay at third. With just one out for Trelka.
Third baseman, Jonathan Trelka.
Get a chance to chip into this lead. Earlier today as well, a big one, non-conference Loyola and Pittsville. And Pittsville picked up a 9-2 win. Loyola drops their first game of the season. There's a line drive into left field, a base hit. Niskoviak is in, they'll hold Washington at third. An RBI single makes it 7-3.
Right fielder, Braden Marshke.
So Marshke, who singled back in the second, is up. So again, Pittsville knocks the Loyola Greyhounds from the ranks of the unbeaten. 9-2 that final. Ground ball knocked down. The throw to first is late. It'll be an RBI single. And it's 7-4 now. That one deflected by Griesbach up the middle. And the hit parade continues. Combined 11 runs on 15 hits through one out in the bottom of the third. So here's Beekler now. As it's 0-1. Beekler struck out his first time up. Earlier today, Wittenberg all over Amherst, 20-3. Looks like the Chargers on their way to taking the CWC East. That one gets away, runners hold as Anderson scrambles to find it. Game one of a different doubleheader, 13-1 Marathon took down Phillips as well. DC Everest softball got Pacelli 3-2. Knocked the Cardinals from the ranks of the unbeaten. There's a fly ball into right, going back, shot, he's going to chase it down. For out number 2. Ball was hit hard. And 2 down for Grabsky.
First baseman, Darren Grabsky.
Grabsky grounded into a comebacker. As he swings away and pops it up first base side, foul territory. Anderson out muscles his pitcher for it to make the catch and end the inning. However, SPASH does get 2 runs on 4 hits. They leave a pair, and we have played 3 completes. So after 3, it's now 7-4 your score on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, yeah. really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
We move to the fourth. Marshfield leads at 7-4. It'll be the top of the order. Sadowska, Robinson, and Griesbach. Sadowska today 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. As he'll swing and foul that one away, third base side. Three-run lead for Marshfield. Already, again, 11 runs on 15 hits combined through 3 innings. It's a ball and a strike on Sadowska. Again, he swung at the first pitch of the ball game, and that got things going. A single. Part of 4 consecutive hits that started the game against Weinfurter. As that's in there for a called strike, it's 1-2. That one will miss it down and in. 2-2. Field's giving up a hit through an inning and a third. Coming out of the bullpen in relief of Weinfurter. Marshall bullpen quiet. Griesbach's going to get the fourth again. There's a half swing and past the diving Roth into left field, a base hit. Couple of hits for Sadowska today. That'll bring up Robinson. Robinson today a single, a walk, and 2 runs scored. Result, the culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Phelps' Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more at Phelps' Dairy Store with food, family, and fun. Snap throw back to first, in with a dive. Wisconsin's still a fairly windy night. Starting to chill a little bit as the sun goes down, as that misses down low. It's 2-0. Still working with the leadoff base runner. That one flown into right center. Marshke ranging around makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Griesbach.
Pitcher, Owen Griesbach.
Griesbach today 1 for 2, an RBI single back in the first. Thiel misses high as Sadowska bluffed a steal. Goes back to first. As one of our friends at Next Step Prosthetics, Prime Prosthetic and Orthotics, South Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. That one will miss in. Two and 0 on Owen Griesbach. Theo misses outside. It's 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. That one into left. Washington going back. He's going to look up, and that one is gone. Owen Griesbach sends one out of here. It is 9-4 Marshfield. As they are fired up at home plate. Second home run of the game for the Tigers. That'll draw a mound visit. To bring up Mason Anderson. Who, safe to say, has had one of the best games of his Marshfield career. 2 for 2, a double and a 3-run homer. He'll face Thiel. Right back up the middle, knocked down by Thiel. He'll pick it up on the bare hand on a bounce and throws him out. Second out of the inning. Bring up Shoddy.
Right fielder, Bryce Shoddy.
Shoddy today 0 for 2. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one bounces down and in. 2 runs on 2 hits in the inning. That one popped foul straight back and out of play. It's 1-1. And the Scoviak's going to go and talk to Thiel. Just make sure they're on the same page. Approaching the halfway mark of this game. One and one. The Tigers' right fielder, Bryce Shoddy. He serves it into shallow left. Washington in a few steps to make the catch and end the inning. But 2 runs are across from Marshfield on 2 hits, including the 2-run homer from Griesbach. You go to the bottom of 4. We're halfway through. It's now 9-4 Marshfield on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Bottom of 4. Will be the top of the order, Sager, Roth, and Skoviak. Sager today has doubled, walked, and scored a run against Griesbach. That curveball will miss down for ball 1. Might as well, no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. So auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Bottom 4-9 for Marshfield. A couple of homers in the game from Anderson and Griesbach. Sager will take a strike, 2-1. That one flown shallow center, long run. That is dropping for a base hit. Wernberg going to do a full slide to try and make the play, but he trapped it. And Sager's aboard for the third time today.
Shortstop, Calvin.
That'll bring up Roth, who is flown out to center and flown out to right. There's a line drive into the left, a base hit. Oh, no, never mind, that carried. My apologies, that thing carried much further than I thought it was. So that's my bad. That's out number one. Here, rocket. So Roth has now flown out to every single outfielder. That's what I get for guessing early where the ball's going to land.
Catcher, Adam Muskowiak.
Muskowiak today's 2 for 2, a single, a double, an RBI, a couple of runs. Down to the dirt, blocked by Anderson, back behind the plate. Both teams with 9 hits. It's been good offense throughout the course of the game. There's a ground ball to short. Sadowski takes a big hop, and that's going to get away. That'll be an E6. He slid to a stop to try and make the play. It took a hop on him and then kicks away.
Designated hitter, Coy Carolina.
That'll bring up Coy Carolunas. Carolunas 0 for 2. Will fly out to center, a pop up to first. He takes a fastball up for ball 1. Our first error of the game. That one down. And it's 2 balls and nothing. Bottom 4, hour plus into this game. For all the scoring it's been brisk for a game with 18 hits. (3-0). Taking all the way, ball 4, they're loaded. Get a mound visit here. As Washington will step into the box. And are we seeing the call? As everyone huddles, the SPASH huddles on the third base line. They huddle at the mound. They huddle here in the press box. And it looks like Griesbach's going to stay in there. Big spot here. Bases loaded, 1 out. A hit, a walk, and an error. Here's Willie Washington.
Willie Washington.
Washington 2 for 2, a single, a double, a run batted in, and a run scored. Again, with the way the offenses have them in this game, you got to feel you got to at least get at least 2 of these runners in if you're SPASH. Fly ball slicing foul right field side. 9 runs on 9 hits for Marshfield, 4 runs on 9 hits for SPASH. That one low, and it's 1-1 on Washington. We haven't seen too many Wisconsin Valley games have this kind of offense this year. There's strike 2 on the outside corner. If one team's getting this many hits, usually they're up by 10, 11, 12, or 16. Or it's a 3-2 type of game, 4-1. That one is up. It's 2-2 on Washington. And the count runs full. Yeah, I think if Griesbach loses Washington, he'll probably be pulled. I don't know who is next, whether it's Robinson or Shoddy, as Washington fouls that one back. Getting awfully close to being a battle of the bullpens here on this Friday night. And ball 4 and a run is in. That'll bring up Trelka.
Third baseman, Jonathan.
Washington on base for the 3rd time today. He's got a couple of RBIs. Trelka 1 for 2, an RBI single back in the 3rd. That one lined into right. Shoddy running in, makes the catch. Runner bluffs the tag, and the throw goes and is cut off. Again, hit on a line, but right to Shoddy. For out number 2, to bring in Marshke. Marshke today, a couple of singles. He's driven in a run. So he fouls that one away, right field side, now to play. 1 run in is on 1 hit, a couple of walks, and error. Griesbach looking to get through 4. Swung on and missed. Up 0-2. Remaining of these runs are unearned. Any more that score this inning? That one is knuckled foul first base side. And out of play. And Panther night here at Memorial. Nothing in 2. Marshke trying to come through against Griesbach. That one in the dirt, blocked well by Anderson. Muskowiak over at 3rd, Karolounis at 2nd, Washington at 1st. That one golf into shallow center. That's going to drop fast, and that's a hit. 1 run is in. 2nd runner around. That's bobbled in center. 2-run single. It is 9-7. Marshke with 3 RBIs on the day. He's 3 for 3.
Second baseman, Zach Beekler.
Both those runs unearned. As here is Beekler. 0 for 2 today, a strikeout and a fly ball to right. And he comes up empty. 0-1. That one fouled straight back. Just give him a combined tally, 16 runs on 19 hits through the 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-2. Grounded off of Griesbach. He's trying to chase it down. Everybody's going to be safe. And an infield hit for Beekler, and the inning continues. We're going to get a pinch hitter, looks like. Walker Livernash.
Pitching for the Panthers, number 23, Walker Livernash.
He'll hit for Grabsky. In a big spot. Tying run at second. That one down low. 9th hitter of the inning. For Spash. Popped him up on the infield. Griesbach takes it himself, ends the inning. But Spash strikes for 3 runs on 3 hits, an error, and they leave him loaded. We'll go to the 5th, and after 4 complete, it is 9-7 Marshfield. On Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
It'll be Tyler Cum to lead things off. Here at the top of inning number 5. Thiel back out there to work. Become Bugar and Kramer, 6, 7, and 8 as bullpen is active. Looks like a right-hander starting to throw. That'll miss up, ball 1. Looks like it might be Robinson getting loose. Fly ball to left. Washington goes back a couple of steps now into his right. Makes the call on the catch. For out number 1.
First baseman, Dayton Bugar.
Here's Bugar. He's 2 for 2, a double and a single. Double-barreled action in the Marshfield bullpen. A couple of right-handers. One hopper to third. Trelka is there. Steps, throws high, but Grabsky is able to land on the bag for out number 2. Couple of quick outs.
Second baseman, Tyler.
Which will bring up Kramer. Kramer today's over 2. He's popped up to Beekler twice. Might as well, Dahl Automotive in Stevens Point is over 1,300 vehicles, but they want more, so they'll offer an extra $500 over book value for your trade-in vehicle. Shop DahlAuto.com for the best selection in the area, or stop in to see them at Dahl Honda just off Stanley Street, or at Dahl Chrysler, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. That one popped up right field side, long run. Foul. It's 1-1. Might as well then made a custom apparel, specializes in providing quality decorated apparel. Includes from corporate casual, team uniforms, and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more at MADAcustom.com. Ground ball to short. Roth is there. Steps. Throws. Inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Thiel here in the 5th. As we move to the bottom half, it's 9-7 Marshfield on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Some changes for Marshfield. Chase Robinson is now into pitch, going over to third. In the DH spot is Connor Vandenberg. He's in the game for Jackson Wernberg, and Griesbach goes out to center.
Now pitching for Marshfield, number 8, Chase Robinson.
Robinson will face the top of the order.
Leading off bottom of the 5th for SPASH, center fielder Kason Sager.
It would be Sager, Roth, and Noskoviak. Man, the first one misses ball 1. Sager's been on base 3 times, a couple of hits and a walk. He scored a couple of runs. That one sky high pop up into left. Ranging over is Ledin. He'll make the call on the catch for the first out of the inning. First time they've sent Kason Sager back to the dugout today.
Shortstop, Calvin Roth.
So here is Roth. He's 0 for 3. He's flown out to every single one of the outfielders, except Griesbach, who is now in center. He squares to bunt and bunts it foul. Griesbach, 4 innings, 11 hits, 7 runs, 4 earned, 3 walks, a strikeout. Just 1 strikeout in the game today between the two teams. Strike 2 on Roth. There's a line drive right off of Vandenberg's glove. Long throw is wide. I think E5. In and out of his glove. Yeah, E5. It was a rocket off the bat, but it went right through the glove. He didn't have to move. So here comes Noskoviak. Couple of hits, a walk, 3 runs scored. Or sorry, he's 2 for 3. 2 hits, an error, and 3 runs. So he takes ball 1. That one popped up to short. Stanowska makes the call on the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up Coy Karolounis. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Ground ball to short. Stanowska, it's off of him, and that's going to be into shallow center. And E6. And there's 2 on. And a chance for Willie Washington. So 2 errors in the inning. Washington is 2 for 2. He's doubled, he's walked, he's driven in a couple of runs. Tying run on first. In the form of Karolounis. And Washington takes a strike on the inside corner. As well as Shuda Funeral Services and Stevens Point Plover here to help you with all of your funeral needs. 2 convenient locations and a personal local touch. Let their experienced staff serve your family. Learn more at ShudaFuneral.com. That is ShudaFuneral.com. That one high and tight. It's 1-1. 2 errors in the inning. One a little bit of a tough luck error on Vandenberg. That was a rocket. That was off his glove. It's 2-1. Ground ball to third. Vandenberg takes on the backhand, takes it himself to the bag, and ends the inning. No runs, no hits, 2 errors, and 2 left as we have played 5 complete. And after 5, it is still 9-7 Marshfield. On Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
1-2 for Marshfield here in the top of the 6th. Quick scoring change for you guys. That line drive, that Roth hit, bottom half of the 5th, and change to a hit. Just more of the pure velocity of the baseball there. As Ledden pops a bunt back foul for strike 1. It was one of those ones where he hit it so hard he may have broken a glove. Thiel back out there trying to keep his team in it. He's up 0-2. In his 4th inning, it's 3 1/3. 3 hits, 2 runs. Ground ball to short. Roth is there, steps, throws, out. One out for Sadowska, back to the top of the order.
Shortstop, Jacob Sadowska.
Sadowska today is 2 for 3. A couple of runs scored. So battle of the bullpens. There's a chopper to first. Grabsky will take it himself, hustling to the bag for out number 2. 2 down now for Robinson. And really with the exception of one pitch, Thiel has been solid out of the pen. The home run that Griesbach hit. Robinson 1 for 2, a single, a walk, a couple of runs scored. The Marshfield pitcher now. Going to come in and get a save. So he takes a strike. Here's what today's game is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dahl Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. Ball and a strike. That one popped up, foul out of play. Ball and 2 strikes. Since the home run, Thiel has retired 7 straight. 5 of them on the ground. That one's rolled foul. A couple of flyouts. The 1-2 outside. 2-2. Strike 3 called. We have our first Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout of the day for the SPASH Panthers. Call Jamie Wenzel and Serve Pro the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. 1-2-3 goes Marshfield in the 6th. After 5 1/2, they lead at 9-7 on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Bottom half inning number 6.
Third baseman, Jonathan.
It'll be Trelka, Marschke, and Beekler. against Robinson. Trelka today, 1 for 3. RBI single back in the third. Takes one high and tight. 9 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for Marshfield. That hits the corner. That went through 6 innings. 7 runs, 12 hits, no errors for SPASH. There's a line drive, just past Sadowska's glove and into left field, a leadoff single. Just about got there. And the tying run will come to the plate in the form of Braden Marshke, who's had himself a pretty successful day. 3 for 3, 3 RBIs. As he takes one down for ball 1. For Marshfield, 4 runs in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the fourth. SPASH, 2 in the first, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth. That one missing up. It's 2-0. We've seen 2 home runs in the game. Anderson and Griesbach. They will both hit in the 7th. The first 2 batters in the order. Chopper up the middle and into center field. A 4-hit day for Marshke. Now here comes Beekler.
Second baseman, Zach Beekler.
And the question is he bunting here? Looks like Grapsky will be done. Yankee has a bat and is on deck. So there will be a new first baseman in the 7th. He bunts and it's a good one. Only play is to third. And he's in there. What's the call? Looks like he's in there. That'll be a base hit, and Coach Souther's asking, like, what's the call? I didn't see any signal from the umpires. So an infield hit for Beekler, and the bases are loaded.
Pinch hitting for the Panthers, number 7, Grant Yankee.
For Grant Yankee. Three straight hits to start the inning. Tying run at second. That one up and away, ball 1. SPASH was on 4-0 and 7-2. Yes, that one's in there for a called strike. Yankee fouls that one back. It's 1-2. So we'll see who ends up at first base. I would tend to think they might go with Man Savage over at first base in the 7th. The 1-2 on Yankee. Down and in, 2-2. Singles from Trelka, Marshke, and Beekler to start the bottom of the 6th. Nobody out, tying run at second. Go ahead run over at first. That one down and in, and the count runs full. SPASH has already drawn one bases loaded walk in the game. That was Washington back in the fourth. And Yankee fights off that high fastball and stays alive. Top of the order is due up next with Sager. A thriller on Friday the 16th. Strike three called, outside corner. That's out number one. Yankee out on strikes, and that'll bring up Sager.
Center fielder, Kason Sager.
Sager today is 2 for 3. Flew out to left his last time. It'd be tough to do with his speed, but there is now a way out of this inning for Robinson. That one hits the corner, strike one. Trelka at third, Marshke at second, Beekler at first. Half swing. He did not go, no appeal, 1-1. Robinson an inning and a third in relief of Griesbach, and he's up 1-2 on Sager. Robinson misses high. 2-2. That one just missed, and the count runs full. That is a tough take. Full count. One out. And he missed outside, ball 4. And it's a one-run game. Sager draws the bases loaded walk. One out for Calvin Roth.
Shortstop, Calvin Roth.
Roth today 1 for 4. Had a rocket single off the third baseman's glove his last time. He takes a strike. Also flown out 3 times. Homered here a week ago. Tying run at third, go ahead run at second. 1-1. Corners are in. Sadowska at short is that double play depth. Kramer more toward the hole. 2-1. SPASH looking to tie it or take the lead here. They have to face Griesbach, Anderson, and Shoddy in the 7th. It's a tough stretch to get through. Roth, a high fly ball into left. Going back, he lost it. And that ball is gone. Calvin Roth just hit a grand slam in the bottom of the 6th. And it is 12-9 SPASH. Ledin circled himself around trying to find the baseball, and it was over the fence. Left center by the tree. Calvin Roth goes big fly.
Catcher, Adam Leskoviak.
Wow. As Leskoviak fouls one away. Nothing in one on Leskoviak. That one bouncing down and away, 1-1. 2 for 4 is Noskowiak. He scored 3 runs. As he turns on that one, fouls it away left field side. Yeah, I was keeping my eye on the left fielder, seeing Ledden spin and look for the baseball in the lights. And then I hear the cheers, I see the umpire signal, and Roth jogging around the bases. His second home run in the last week. That one down and away, 2-2. $12 runs on 16 hits. We're a smash. Marshke with 4 of those. Swing and a miss. Noskowiak down on strikes. Second strikeout of the inning for Robinson. And here comes Coy Karalunas. It was 0 for 3, reached on errors last time. So smash out with a 3-run lead. And they will face the heart of the order. It'll be Griesbach, Anderson, and Shoddy. 3, 4, and 5. As Karalunas pops that one sky high to short. Sadowska makes the catch, ends the inning. But Spash gets 5. 5 runs on 4 hits, including the Roth grand slam. They leave none, and we go to the 7th. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for Marshfield when we return on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
Hello, it's Mayor Lois T. Strake asking you to join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Dairy, great time. The fun starts with me on Friday, May 30th at the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment, and later join free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, May 31st, the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and Wenzel Family Plaza will host fun activities. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at the Upham Mansion, and Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting an outdoor beer garden with live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
We go to the 7th. And Coach Terpstra has called in the closer. It is Noskowiak who will be in to pitch. And he will face 3, 4, and 5. Griesbach, Anderson, Shoddy. Thiel did a great job out of the pen. He's now in line for the win. 4 and a third. 3 hits, 2 runs, and a strikeout. Colback in to catch. So Noskowiak.
Now pitching for SPASH, number 12, Adam Noskowiak. Now catching, number 1, Dayton Colback.
First one from Griesbach is fouled.
Leading off the top of the 7th for Marshfield, center fielder, Owen Griesbach.
Griesbach 2 for 3. He's driven in 3, hit a 2-run homer his last time back in the 4th. One of 3 home runs in the game between these two teams. That one fouled off the gear of Colback, and he stumbled a bit, but it looks like he's all right and gives a thumbs up to the dugout. So as things stand right now, Thiel would get the win. They're strong 4 and a third innings out of the pen. Ground ball to short. Roth is there, steps, throws. Throw is wide, and the tag applied by Shizik over at first for out number 1.
Now playing first base for SPASH number 19, Joe Shizik.
So that'll bring up Mason Anderson. He's 2 for 3. He's driven in 5. A 2-run double in the first, a 3-run homer in the second. Down a line drive, played on a hop by Roth. And have yourself a 7th inning, Calvin Roth. In bottom 6 as well. 2 up, 2 down. Marshfield's last chance will be Bryce Shoddy.
Right fielder, Bryce Shoddy.
Shoddy 0 for 3, flew out to left his last time. And he takes a strike. Since the Griesbach homer, 10 straight have been retired by SPASH pitching. And a wave and a miss. He went to a changeup, and it's quickly 0-2. Marshfield down to their final strike in this one. In a wild game. That one down and in, back foot fastball. Tyler Cum stands on deck. If Bugart gets to the plate, he would be the tying run. Marshall still needs 2 base runners to get that tying run to the plate. Shoddy calls time. Of course, stay tuned. Your Nasonville Dairy post-game show is on the way next, no matter how this one ends. Our interviews will be done off the air. That's 2-2. Due to me running things solo tonight. We got to play in our highlight house. The question is, if SPASH hangs on, is it Roth or Marshke? Swing and a miss. And the ball game is over. Niskolviak comes in, goes 1-2-3, and SPASH comes back from 4-0 and 7-2 to win this one. Your final score, 12-9. Stay tuned. Your Nasonville Dairy post-game show is on the way next on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Back here wrapping things up with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Marshfield Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com. Today, Mike Wellen here. It's a quick final line score rundown. 9 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors, 2 left for Marshfield. The loss goes to Robinson. 12 runs, 16 hits, no errors, 10 left for SPASH. Thiel gets the win. Our players of the game, Roth and Marshke. Roth, the grand slam, couple of hits. Marshke, 4 for 4. 3 are batted in, and a run scored. That being said, we're going to wrap things up here. Again, interviews for this game will be done off-air. We'll get those sent in. Hopefully get a highlight done over the next day or two here on Zaleski Sports. So one more time, your final score, 12-9 SPASH. They come back, get the win here on this Friday night. Again, stay tuned. Tomorrow morning, 11:30 a.m., first pitch, SPASH De Pere, right here on Zaleski Sports from Veterans Memorial Park. Until tomorrow, good night, everybody.